Hello, I'd like to tell you a little bit about my friend George. He's an elderly gentleman that from time to time will walk in our neighborhood here. Well, last December, as he was walking by, I said hi to him and we struck up a conversation. And ever since then, when we see each other, we stop and talk. And one time I saw him holding a walking stick that he picked up. It's just not a cane, just a stick that he was using. And I said, hey, George, if you bring me a stick that's kind of straight, I will see if I can make it into a pen for you. How would you like that? He said, that sounds like a good idea. So one morning, I went out to my porch and I found this. So we're going to try to make that into a pen for George. Welcome to my shop. We will now begin to make the pen. Okay, we'll mark our blanks at 2.5 and 2 1/4. And then we will go over to our bandsaw and cut out our blanks. Now that we have our 2.5 inch and 2 1/4 inch blanks, we will drill the holes. Now we'll take the barrels and scuff them up with this sandpaper so that the glue, and then glue them into the blanks. That's the next step. Okay, now we will scuff up the cap blank and the body blank. Best way to do that is just to get some sandpaper and just roll it around like this. And what that does is it allows the glue, the CA glue, to grab onto something. Now I've already attached the barrel trimmer to the drill. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to trim the wood, until I can just barely see the shiny part of the blank. Okay, it's time to put the bushings, the wood, blanks, and all of the bushings onto the mandrel. All right, now we take the mandrel with the blanks in them and we put it on the lathe. We move the banjo up so it's nice and tight. And then we put a little pressure there. And I think now we're ready to go. Okay, I'm going to use this roughing gouge and then this spindle gouge. I think that's what it's called. And I want to thank my friend Mike Parker for teaching me how to turn a pen. He's a great teacher, a lot better than me. What we're going to do is we're just going to rough this down. Okay, I've got a smaller tool now. And I'm just going to carefully take it down even further. All right, now we're ready to sand it down. But first, we need to move the banjo out of the way. Okay, now we're ready to apply the CA glue. And I just apply the glue on top of the wood, and then rub it back and forth with a piece of paper. All right, we're finished with applying the CA glue. Well, we're gonna rough it up a little bit. Okay, now we're just gonna put on a little bit of this stick fast satin finish. Very low speed. Look at that, you can see the difference between the unfinished and the gloss finish. Or, sorry, this is the satin finish. Now we put on the final gloss finish. And then we can start assembling the pen. All right, so there we have it. We are done turning the pen. All right, I've pressed the pen together, and what started as this is now looking like this. Well, back on the front porch again, this time with a complete pen for George. I'm gonna leave it out there with a little note, and hopefully he'll come by at some point and pick up his pen, or I'll see him at some point and tell him his pen is ready for him. Anyways, that's how you make a friend. That's how you make a pen, and maybe even a friend. Have a good day.